The BIOS, or Basic Input-Output System, is a very important piece in the computer that has an important role. This role is to wake up all the components in the PC. When the BIOS wakes up, it allows the user to set up their BIOS to make it boot up this way. When the BIOS will perform the power on self-test, or post, when the BIOS performs the post, it will check if everything in your system works. This includes hardware in your case, and the drivers for your GPU, CPU, etc. If all goes well, you will be greeted with a beep if you install the speaker on your motherboard. If you hear beep 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 beep, it's not Morse code, it's the BIOS telling you to check if you put the RAM correctly, check for any dead hardware or something else. After that, the BIOS will check for any bootable drive like a USB, hard drive or SSD. Then the BIOS will most likely go to sleep until you turn on your PC again. The BIOS can only handle data less than 2 terabytes, which was fine when it was implemented ages ago since 1975, but as hardware got more powerful, so did the limit on the amount of storage a drive could handle. And so this is where UEFI came in, or Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. UEFI is basically a more modern looking BIOS with graphical animations which looks way better than BIOS, which looks like a crash screen anyways. The best thing about UEFI is that it can handle millions of petabytes of storage, which is way more than the 2 terabyte limit on BIOS.